Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Antonio Falco. A few weeks ago I was asked to go and speak at a business event full of entrepreneurs and startups. During the afternoon, a number of people made comments and asked questions about how you run a business, what you're meant to be focusing on, etc., etc. And at some point I stood up and said, look, it isn't meant to be easy to run a business. It is meant to test you. It is about resilience. It is about focus. It is about strategy. So it's not meant to be easy. Now, we're in December, coming into 2026, and whatever your politics are, they're now making it too difficult. So what it means is that you really have to focus in on what you're doing, how you're doing it, and have a really tight plan. And within that plan, you need to have a sales strategy. So in my talk, I said, look, it's not easy to run a business. It isn't meant to be. But that means you really have to focus in on what you're going to deliver and to get your plan down as hard as you can in terms of the focus, the clients, and how you're going to sell your product or service. So when you actually step out of the corporate world and you start your own business, and I've got a couple of clients who've just recently done that, all of a sudden, they're the leader, they're the strategist, they're the marketing department, they're the finance department, the sales department, and many of these roles are alien to people. But it just means that your resilience is tested. It means that your skills are tested. As I said to the audience just a few weeks back, in my career as a consultant, I've had way more lows than highs, but the highs are more than made up for the lows. And so when you're running a business, have a plan. When you're running a business, make sure you understand sales. When you're running a business, make sure you need to be resilient. And the way to do that is just to be consistent in your activity. I put a video out just a few weeks ago about being persistent and consistent. And I said in that video, so have a look at it later on, that the way that you get through things is just by being consistent. Doing those actions day in, day out. Because motivation comes and goes, but consistency will work through all the issues that you're coming across. So have a plan, have a sales plan, and keep focused and keep your head down. Because, not to be political, but just as an example, they're making it too difficult to run a business, which is why an awful lot of people are leaving the country. For those of us that are staying, look at what's happening. We've got a government with very poor leadership. They don't really have a plan. They certainly don't have a strategy, but they think they do, and that's the danger. They think they've got it together, they haven't. Because as in government, as in business, it's results that count. It's all about the numbers. Business is all about the numbers. Sales is all about the numbers. And so whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, if the results are there, then you're kind of doing something right. So you'll know very quickly how you're performing based on the results. And running a small business is fantastic because you can pivot. If something's not working, you can change it quickly. Corporations can take months, if not maybe a year or two, to change things and pivot. So as a small business, just keep your head down, be consistent, and have a plan, as I've kept saying. But it is tough. So the tougher it is, the more resilient you have to be. Keep going, it will come good. Ignore the stuff around you and just focus very hard on what it is you're trying to achieve. And remember, sales is an art, a science, and a profession. Thank you.